Gentleman never breaks, they say in the quiet rooms. He just falls the pain away amidst the perfume and the fumes. Keeps it pressed beneath his chest, like a secret he won't confess. Polished shoes on shattered ground, handling the mess. Every step is calculated, every scar is understated. The love I had was executed, the enemies eliminated. I don't fall apart in flames, I just fade behind the frame. A man of honor in a completely dishonorable game. I don't cry, don't complain, I just absorb the shock. I am the anchor holding fast against the jagged rock. A gentleman never breaks, he just bends until he bleeds. He handles all the violence that the dark underworld needs. There's a war behind these eyes, you won't see through alibis. I bury my weakness underneath the mountain of pride. A gentleman never breaks. She once tried to make me stay, asked me to lay down the gun. I turned and walked away into the setting of the sun. Not because I didn't care, but I knew I'd ruin her there. I left her with a cold smile and a vacant stare. Strength means silence in the dark, master in every part, building an iron cage around a beating, broken heart. Every glance is carefully placed, every truth politely erased. I am a masterpiece of perfectly controlled waste. A gentleman never breaks, he just bends until he bleeds. He handles all the violence not speaking. Long before I learned to feel, turned every truth into silence, made every wound conceal. They say a man should be honest, but honesty cuts too deep. So I buried mine in shadows, where the weary secrets sleep. I sit in the boardroom, watching the wolves bare their teeth. I'm wearing a calm expression, hiding the monster beneath. A nod of the head is an absolute death decree. There's a beautiful violence in a man you cannot foresee. I don't talk about the damage, I don't show what I endure. My silence is the sickness, and my silence is the cure. The art of not speaking, a masterpiece of control. I lock the heavy iron gates around my weary soul. Every word I never whispered still echoes in my mind. I left the need for validation a million miles behind. The art of not speaking. You can look into my eyes, but you won't see what's inside. I've built these quiet prisons just to give my pain a hide. Every memory's a ghost that I learned not to chase, but they linger in the stillness, written softly on my face. I'd come undone, I'd unravel the thread. So I choose to say nothing and I let them talk instead. I don't need to be forgiven, I don't need to be understood. I just master the illusion that I'm doing what I should. The art of not speaking, a masterpiece of control. I lock the heavy iron gates around my weary soul. Every word I never whispered still echoes in my mind. I left the need for validation a million miles behind. The art of not speaking. Silence. There's a storm behind my posture, but you'll never see it break. Every move is calculated, Every breath a choice I make. I don't crumble under pressure. I don't let it take control. I just turn the pain to structure, build a fortress from my soul. The V8 engine growls as I cruise the underpass, looking at the burning city through the tinted bulletproof glass. The world is tearing itself apart, bleeding in the street. I just grip the leather steering wheel and maintain the beat. Some men scream when something's wrong, begging for release. I just face what I've become and manufacture peace. Composure over chaos, that's the rule I always keep. Even when the night gets heavy and the silence cuts too deep, I don't beg for understanding. I don't reach for open doors. I just stand where I am standing and endure a little more. Composure over chaos. I've been losing parts of myself quietly, piece by piece, trading warmth for self-protection, trading truth for inner peace. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll just say I'm doing fine, while I draw a heavy boundary on a very dangerous line. The syndicate demands a man who never shows a crack, a man who walks into the fire and never looks back. I swallow down the agony, I button up the vest. I am the ultimate survivor, putting weakness to the test. Composure over chaos, that's the rule I always keep. When the night gets heavy and the silence cuts too deep, I don't beg for understanding. I don't reach for open doors. I just stand where I am standing and endure a little more. Composure over chaos. Cost my soul. Composure. Just the cufflink, smooth the tailored lapel. Walking through the neon, a private kind of hell. The slick black pavement mirrors the midnight sky. I watch the world burn down without a blink in my eye. The engine's low hum vibrates through the leather seat. A predator's glide down the solitary street. I pour the whiskey neat, let the amber catch the light. Every shadow in this room knows I own the night. No trembling heads, no fractured grace, just a cold dead smile painted on my face. Elegance and control, the only religion I know. Bury the bleeding heart 6 feet below. They look for the cracks, but the marble is stone. A king in a bespoke suit, ruling alone. Elegance and control. A loaded silence rests heavy on my tongue. I learned to hold my breath when I was far too young. Every precise step is a calculated play. I sweep the broken glass in the sentimental way. Tragedy, they wanna see me bend, but I wrote the opening and I dictate the end. The storms crash against me, I don't even sway. I just check my silver watch and look the other way. Elegance and control, the only religion I know. Bury the bleeding heart 6 feet below. They look for the cracks, but the marble is stone. A king in a bespoke suit, ruling alone. Elegance and control. Never let them see. Just elegance and control. I don't rush into the daylight, I don't chase what fades away. I just move in steady silence, let the night become my place. Every step is weighed and balanced, every risk is understood. I've been walking through the darkness long enough to know it's good. The cobblestones are slick with a heavy midnight rain. I am dragging a lifetime of beautifully tailored pain. My Italian leather soles making a slow rhythmic beat. I am the phantom of the alley, the king of the empty street. Never show them where it hurts, never let it come alive. The arithmetic of survival is how I manage to thrive. Measured steps in the dark, that's how I survive. A Sigma walking through the fire, keeping the cold alive. I Measured steps in the dark. There's a rhythm to the silence that I learned to synchronize. Every breath a quiet promise, every glance a small disguise. I've been close to losing everything more times than I can count, but I never let it show what that brutal loss was all about. That's the way it's always been. I'm a solitary player in a world of original sin. The mafia codes are written in the creases of my brow. I don't worry about tomorrow, I am only in the now. Measured steps in the dark, that's how I survive. A sigma walking through the fire, keeping the cold alive. Just follow my own shadow at a slow and steady pace. Measured steps in the dark, still I walk, still I endure. The Italian leather shoes shine under the lamp. The air in the speakeasy is smoky and damp. I take my mistakes and I buff them to a gleam. I'm the walking nightmare inside a perfect dream. Every scar on my back is covered by bespoke thread. I remember every word that she never said. I didn't break down, I didn't beg her to stay. I just polished my armor and walked the other way. No rusty edges, no ragged torn seams, just a cold, sharp blade cutting through the extremes. I am polished like regret, shining in the dark, a beautifully engineered, broken piece of art. I wear my past like a vintage Rolex on my wrist, a gentleman of shadows, a ghost in the mist, polished like regret. The bullet holes are patched with velvet and gold. The stories of my youth will never be told. I sip the bitter truth without twisting my face. I carry all my sins with terrifying grace. surface is a mirror. The further I pull back, the picture gets clearer. I took the raw iron of a miserable life and forged it in the dark into a gentleman's knife. I am polished like regret, shining in the dark, a beautifully engineered broken piece of art. I wear my past like a vintage Rolex on my wrist, a gentleman of shadows, a ghost in the mist, polished like regret, shining cold, perfectly ruined. Streetlights flicker over the midnight rain. I traded my salvation to master the pain. A charcoal top coat shielding a hollowed out chest. I buried the boy I was, laying him down to rest. The rearview mirror shows a stranger's cold stare. I comb the memories out of my silvering hair. Driving past the harbor, the fog rolling in, I erased my own history, a beautiful sin. To build this fortress, I had to pay the toll. A flawless exterior, a phantom in the soul. I am quietly lost, drifting in the high-class dark. No desperate SOS, no spark. They have me the posture, the immaculate disguise, but they can't see the graveyard behind these eyes. Quietly lost, and I like it this way. A cigarette burns down to the very ash. I don't hold on to hope, I only deal in cash. The mafia deals a seal with a nod of the head. I walk among the living, but I drink with the dead. Control. There's a quiet kind of peace in an empty soul. I am quietly lost, drifting in the high-class dark. No desperate SOS, no spark. They envy the posture, the immaculate disguise, but they can't see the graveyard behind these eyes. Quietly lost, and I like it this way, fading into the fog. The sun is a spotlight I actively avoid. I walk through the daylight completely destroyed, but I keep the spine straight, the posture pristine. I play the lead role in a daytime routine, but when the clock strikes midnight and the city goes numb, I pour out the poison and wait for the numb. I unbutton the collar, let the mask slip away. The toll of the stoic is too heavy to pay. There are secrets I whisper to the empty room walls. When the empire crumbles and the gentleman falls, I am reserved for the dark, a creature of night. I hide all my fractures from the merciless light. The daylight gets the armor, the polite cold decree, but the dark gets the broken, the real side of me, reserved for the the dark. I watch the street sweepers clean the sins off the street. A slow jazz record playing a mournful beat. No one to impress here, no one to deceive. Just a tired lone wolf with nothing up his sleeve. A brutal demand to put back the pieces and take a firm stand. But for these few hours, I don't have to be strong. I can sit in the shadows where I truly belong. I am reserved for the dark, a creature of night. I hide all my fractures from the merciless light. The daylight gets the armor, the polite cold decree, but the dark gets the broken, the real side of me, reserved for the dark. Welcome the shadows, the dawn can wait. The rain taps slow on a broken neon sign. I'm sitting at the bar, nursing a glass of dry wine. A worn-out trench coat covering the tailored line, sharp as the hidden pain behind my stoic eye. The bartender knows better than to ask how I've been. I've got the posture of a saint and a ledger of sin. They see a man who's in control, holding the reins, but they never saw the blood running through these veins. I don't scream, I don't bleed out loud on the floor. I just quietly lock up another iron door. Silence wears a suit tonight, tie pulled tight. just the cuffs and enjoy the ride. Silence wears a suit. The clock strikes 2. Time gave up the ghost. I raise a silent glass to the things I lost most. A memory dances in the curling cigar smoke. A promise I kept and a promise I broke. My soul in two. Now I speak in subtle ways, quiet looks and haze. 1,000 brutal words I never said in my days. Silence wears a suit tonight. Just adjust the cuffs and enjoy the ride. Silence wears a suit. Polished shoes, empty eyes, the perfect disguise. Perfectly aligned, not a single ripple in the architecture of my mind. Calm, steady breathing, hiding every measured step, guarding the secrets that the syndicate kept. But there's a fire in the distance, burning slow and low, far beneath the eyes where the normal men can't go. You think you see a statue carved from frozen grace, But there's an inferno raging behind this stoic face. I don't ask to be saved, I don't ask for the rain. I learned to harness the power of the burning pain. Still water, deep fire, the man I have become. Cold words, tired desire, nowhere left to run. I wear a perfect stillness as a shield against the truth, burning down the memories of a foolish youth. Still water, deep fire. I've been breaking in slow motion, piece by piece each year. But I'll make it look like elegance, I'll make it disappear. A mafia dawn in a high-rise, looking at the streets, listening to the rhythm of the city's dying beats. Oh, into my eyes, you might never rise. There is too much gravity beneath the polite disguise. The flames are licking at the edges of the tailored wool, but my expression remains completely, beautifully done. Still water, deep fire, the man I have become. Cold words, tired desire, nowhere left to run. I wear a perfect stillness as a shield against the truth, burning down the memories of a foolish youth. Still water, deep fire. I just burn when no one inquires. The pendulum swings, but my pulse remains flat. A silk tie knotted tight, a tilted fedora hat. I don't ride the roller coaster of sorrow or thrill. I sit in the leather chair, absolutely still. The city is screaming, sirens wail in the void. I look at the empires that I have destroyed. A glass of bourbon, a perfectly steady hand. I am the only master of this desolate land. Panic is for the weak, passion is a disease. I navigate the hurricane with absolute ease. Stillness over feeling, ice in the vein. I don't flinch at the thunder, don't make a sound. I am the quietest predator walking this ground. Stillness over feeling. They try to read my face, looking for a tell, but my eyes are the doors to an empty hotel. A poker face carved from obsidian stone. I thrive in the silence, I flourish alone. Every heartbeat measured, every breath kept in check. I wear my stoic armor, a chain around my neck. If I let the fire in, it would burn the palace down. So I freeze the entire kingdom and wear the winter crown. Stillness over feeling, ice in the vein. I don't flinch at the thunder, I don't curse the rain. When the world falls to pieces, I don't make a sound. I am the quietest predator walking this ground. Stillness over feeling, not a ripple on the water, not a tremor in the hand. The tailor took my measurements in the back of the room. He stitched up the fabric using threads of my gloom. A three-piece suit cut from the fabric of night. I blend into the alleyways away from the light. There's a gun in the holster, hidden deep in the coat, and words I'll never say caught tight in my throat. I move past the street lamps, a silhouette in the rain, a perfectly dressed monument to unacknowledged pain. The cut is immaculate, the lines are severe. There is no room in the pockets for a single tear. Tailored shadows fitting me like a glove. I traded my mercy, I bankrupted my love. They see the fine wool, the confident stride, but they don't see the dark where the demons hide. Tailored shadows, my permanent skin. a nod to the doorman. I step into the club. The jazz band is playing a slow, mournful rub. I sit in the corner booth, enveloped in the gray, watching the fools gamble their soft lives away. I used to bleed red, now I only bleed monochrome. Sleeping in a coffin bed, the tailor knew exactly what I needed to survive. A suit made of darkness to keep me alive. Tailored shadows fit me like a glove. I traded my mercy, I bankrupted my love. They see the fine wool, the confident stride, but they don't see the dark where the demons hide. Tailored shadows, my permanent skin. Button the jacket, step into the night. You won't see it in my posture, you won't hear it in my tone, but there's something always present that I carry on my own. Every step is slightly heavier than it seems from where you stand. There's a lifetime in the silence of a quiet, guarded man. I close the heavy oak door of the penthouse suite, looking down at the ant farm of the illuminated street. The cufflinks come off, the tie is thrown aside, the only moment in the day when I don't have to hide. Every scar is well contained, every loss without a frame. I carry the entire world, but I never speak its name. It's the weight I never show, the burden I don't name. Walking through the freezing rain, stepping through the flame. I don't need to be acknowledged, I don't need to be released. I just live within the pressure, like it's something I can keep. The weight I never show. There were times I almost dropped it, let it fall and let it break, but I tightened up my grip again for controls say. Now it feels like part of me, like it's always been this way. And I don't remember clearly when it started to decay. If I ever set it down, I might never lift it now. I made a vow to the darkness, an unbreakable vow. So I pour the final whiskey, turn the crystal in my hand. I am a solitary monument, sinking in the sand. It's the weight I never show, the burden I don't name, walking through the freezing rain, stepping through the flame. I don't need to be acknowledged, I don't need to be released. I just live within the pressure, like it's something I can't keep, the weight I never show. I'll carry it alone until the end.